All right, guys. So recently, I kind of had to check myself when it comes to some aspects of training and just contest prep in general. I find that a lot of newer competitors will kind of fall victim of this, and unfortunately, I see some veterans also falling into this trap. And I kind of had to check myself when it came to training. And the topic basically is working smarter, not harder. You guys have always heard that, right? Now, I hear it a lot, especially too from newer competitors or competitors that are doing a first-time show, that they're working so hard and they're going to outwork their competition, and they're telling me how hard they're working. Well, here's the thing. You guys have heard the slogan, nobody cares, work harder. That's 100% true. The judges don't care how hard you work. They do not give a shit. There is no hard work meter when you step on stage in your posing suit. There isn't. So again, the judges, they don't even know how much you weigh. They don't care how much you lift. All they care about is your physique and your presentation, right? That's going to help win you the show. It's not going to be how hard you work, right? So some of the constants when it comes to competing, especially at a high level, even locally, these are some of the constants, right? So some of the constants, number one, being hard work, right? Everyone is working hard. You're not working harder than anyone, because every single person that is going to step on stage is working hard. Okay. And here's the thing too, and this actually will fall in line with a lot of different topics. However, there's always someone working harder than you. Even when you think you're the hardest worker in the room, it's not accurate. There's always going to be someone that's going to work harder, that has it harder, that's doing more than you. Again, always someone that's going to be better eventually. Records are made to be broken, right? Same thing too when it comes to suffering. Maybe you have, something like me. I've had a lot of different surgeries, a lot of different ailments, all of this stuff. Guess what? There's always going to be someone that is suffering more than me, right? It's inevitable. Okay, so that's one of the constants. Again, meal prep. Everyone is doing some type of meal prep, whether they're cooking their food for a week, so like you can kind of pat yourself on the back, as far as meal prep and all this stuff. And again, but we're all doing it, right? Cardio. Again, everyone is doing some type of cardio. It's good to feel good when you complete a cardio session. I say it all the time. Every rep, every set, every minute of cardio, that gets you closer to the ultimate goal. But we have to remember, we got to be humble. We have to remember everyone is doing those things. So you're not working harder than anyone. Just zone in, put your blinders on, keep working hard, because everyone else is working just as hard, if not harder. And ultimately, the judges don't care. Even if you had an easy prep, they don't care. All they judge is the physique, right? So we have to make sure that we are working smarter, right? Think about it. If working harder, if that one shows, that we learned it since back in the Arnold days. They were training 4, 5, 6 hours a day. We found out scientifically that's overtraining. Your body cannot recover. They were actually being detrimental to their progress. You guys have heard it too. No days off this, no days off that. That's just plain silly. It's foolish. Your body needs the break. It needs the rest and recuperation to grow, for fat loss, for everything. So we have to work smarter. And that comes with minimizing stress, staying out of stressful situations, things that make you feel bad, stressful situations at work, relationships, whatever it may be. During a contest prep, we want our stress levels very low. Body work. Again, meditation, massages, chiropractic, the list goes on, right? We have to focus on effective training. Okay, that's something that I had to learn. Or in my case, relearn. It's not necessarily about going in there and kicking ass every time. It's being strategic. So for my case, since I'm an old man, I've had to learn that I have to be very strategic with every lift to make sure that I'm injury free, to make sure that I can still bring up my weak points after all these different surgeries that I've had. So again, the message is work smarter, not harder.